YouTube, how's it going? Hope you're all well. It's Sunday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Or thereabouts. I'm not positive what time it is exactly, and I'm not really going to check. I am out this fine morning. It's a little bit cold. I think it got a little cooler since the sun came up, which normally happens. But I'm up here on top of a mountain because I came up and watched the sunrise. It's just outside of town here, called Drinking Horse Mountain. I'm currently facing west. I was up on the peak. Now I'm just a little further down and at this nice little secluded bench. It's not part of the regular bench system here, the ones that they have to pay to install or whatever. And I just got up here because this is probably one of my favorite hikes. It's only 2 miles. It's a good amount of up. By the time I was at the top, my legs were a little hurting, but it probably doesn't help that I rode my bicycle out here either. But I watched the sunrise today because I love the color of clouds, and especially when the sun is rising or setting on them, and I just love clouds in general. I'll take pictures of clouds every damn day, and I don't fall any less in love with them. And there were some great pictures up today. Maybe I'll post them with this video at the end, or put a link to image or album on there, something like that. I'll show you guys. So I left the house about 5 o'clock, 5:15, somewhere in there this morning. Just so I would have time to get out here and then get up the mountain before sunrise, which was at 7:40. I was up at 4:30. Yeah, so I must have left about 6, because I set my alarm for 4:30, but it felt like 3:30 because of the time change, which is just oh god. I just wish we could stay on summertime all the time. I love summertime. Like, I'll wake up when it's darker. I don't care. As long as it stays lighter all day. Not, like there's no change, basically. Ooh, my bad. There's no change between the time. It just, the clock says it's later, so it feels later, so it stays lighter later. Lighter later. But anyway, so I left this morning, and I had to ride basically through all of town, and I just happened to go one way, and in this intersection there was a car sitting there, like not in the middle of the intersection, just like facing the intersection, ready to go into it, and nobody was in it. It wasn't running. It had 2 of the airbags deployed and a spiderweb crack in front of the passenger seat, which was really weird. And so I got off my bike and I went up and looked. I didn't have any of my gear on me for first aid, but I figured I'd go look anyway. There was nobody around. There was nobody in the car, so I got back on my bicycle and went down to Main Street, and there was a little hotel right there that had people in front of it, hostesses, I think is the word. And I said, "Hey, can I use your phone? There's a car sitting out there. I think there's been an accident, but I don't know. There's nobody else there. It's not running, and there aren't people nearby." And they let me, so I gave my info to the dispatch, and they said they'd call me if they needed me. That was kind of weird this morning to run into. But I got up here. I had about maybe 5 cars in total pass me, and it's kind of weird just having that few cars go by. But It's the one road that leads up to the nearby ski area. Well, there are two nearbys, but the one that's up here, it's the only road that leads up there, but it was still dark, so that might have been why no one was going up. We also have just had shit snow. There's been nothing here for it. I think it's better than last year, but it's still bone dry right now. I ran into maybe a little mud on the hike up here, and that was it. There was no water, no liquid. Like, I see snow, but it's off behind trees and crap, so it's all hidden, so it's not going anywhere right now, but everything that's exposed in any bit is just dry. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I figured I'd get up out on the mountain just because it's supposed to get crappy this week. Can't remember if I already said that. This is the second time I've recorded this video because originally it was vertical and I was like, well, that's not gonna fly. But if it does get crappy this week, I figured, I will get out at least once. I want to get out a little bit. Especially go see a sunrise and whatnot, and it's just beautiful up here. I can see basically all of town, probably Belgrade, Four Corners, and other areas around here. I see the mountains way west of here, which, well, I'll just show you guys, see if you can see it. This camera's not so bad, it's just my iPod. Get the damn thing off. Can I slip it around? How's that work? Well, that's not working for me. I'll just send a picture. Anyways, I didn't tell you what I was smoking, but that's because it's kind of special. To me, at least. It's my nice corn cob, the new one. And new one is then the one I got in January. But in it, I've got some nightcap. This is the first real bowl of nightcap that I've actually enjoyed. I tried to smoke one bowl a couple of weeks ago, and it was too windy out, and it was fucking me over. Excuse me. And then I smoked half a bowl last night just to try it again, and I was like, man, this is a lot better than it was when it was real windy out. So I brought it up with me, and I'm enjoying it. It's been I've kept it in a jar in my closet in the dark for 6 months now. I put it away in the middle of October and said, don't open it till the Ides of March, and I couldn't help myself, but I figured it was close enough to say, go for it, why not? So I know there was no sugar in it like some say, but I think that might just be more fresh Virginias and stuff like that, but hoping it's going to be a really good day. Probably go and get some breakfast at a great little diner called the Western Cafe or Western Diner, one of those two on Main Street, and it's very cool in there. It's nice and cheap, very good food, very good people, and it's got a rustic Western vibe to it, which is really nice. Anyway, stay safe, stay happy, be happy, get out, get some sunshine, get some cold air, and take it easy.